Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to...
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Son Heung-min. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kane! Pass somewhat off target. Has another goal!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. And Messi! And he's done it! And that for him is goal number 10. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Chance, surely! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Valverde for Messi. That pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his... Can he finish? Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Camavinga. Mohamed Salah. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kane. And the through ball. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's gone looking for safety.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Good effort from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Out towards the flank. Messi receives it in a good... He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Donnarumma. And Akanji. Now there's a fine, real chance! It's there! There is a man right out! And he just knows it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Valverde puts his foot on the gas. And it's Camavinga. Valverde, drive, and a chance! And that has put paid to that. Can he finish? They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid's pretty much out of sight here. It goes for a shot! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And that is expertly dealt with. Alexander-Arnold. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Robertson.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kane. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Takes a shot! And that is faded wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Camavinga and Akanji. Messi. And here's Kane. It's come to nothing. Camavinga. This is Jimenez. And it's Robertson. Now Son Heung-min. Mohamed Salah.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Camavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. Kane with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Kane. Great chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Camavinga. For Valverde. And it's Camavinga. And here's Kane. Kane. Oh, it's Kane! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Son Heung-min could try cutting inside here. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. And the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Robertson. Salah. And they're quick to press. And it's Valverde. Caicedo. Madrid finding their passes. That has been slung wide. Now it's Kane. Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers with whip. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that has left him in a heap. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. He has... And the finish! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
E o gol! Aos 43 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 15.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Pelo jogador, camisa 17.
Robertson.
Teremos 3 minutos
Here's
de
Oyarzabal.
acréscimo.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Looking for the run. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 23. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 44.
Messi. And that is that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Kane, very much the man. The noise now reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without...
Camavinga! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Kane! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Messi. And Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Shapes to shoot! Messi. Kane. Out to the right. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Kane. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. And here's Kane. Spread out to the left. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just ruffled a few. Good effort from distance. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Fernandes. Son Heung-min. Robertson. To Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Now the ball's gone astray. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for the run. Fernandes. Olise. And it's Fernandes. And it's Kane.
Such good technique.
Messi. Robertson makes the interception. Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Will play through for the wide man. He's on it, can he get a decent chance? Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spread it left. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. And this is Son Heung, and a chance! He's gone for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 3 coming up. Camavinga can get it clear, and it's Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camavinga, played into space. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Camavinga.
2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Son Heung-min. He's having a go! Robertson. It's Camavinga. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And they're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Kane, and it's made its way to him. Messi. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Howson. Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. He's looking wide. Now it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Son Heung-min. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Akanji knocks it out wide. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good ball! And he shoots! Messi. For Olise. Now it's Kane. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Son Heung-min. Lovely ball and the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Robertson picks it up out wide. And Caicedo. And he's chosen to go back. Distributed tidily. And it's Camavinga. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a good ball out wide. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kane. Over to the left. Son Heung-min. Olise. Kane. And it's Robertson. And he was alert to it. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's hit it too high. Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Caicedo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Kane. Oh, well measured. Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. In he goes again! He's scored! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid are at... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible. And the shot! Goal! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to get free. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid are doing... And he shoots! Loose ball now, in for the pieces! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And here's Son Heung-min. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. They're urged. He's had a shot! Sensational from Camavinga! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly...
Shoots! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's become a case of men against chance! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, big chance! It's there! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi is having a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vardiol. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Shot, tries a shot! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the...
Great chance! It's a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's got the beating of his man. A lot of... Can he finish? He scored! time.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front.
And a chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Messi, just the goalkeeper, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance, surely! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He is through here. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Real chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Goes for a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Alvedi. Here's Zakaria. Fernandez, too strong for his opponent there. It's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. Messi gets a foot in here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid's pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's through and all alone, shapes to shoot! And that has faded wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh, he's been caught napping. The ball has bounced loose now. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot. No mistake. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Shot a goal! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Zakaria. And this is Kane. Messi. And Messi! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Messi.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a shade optimistic. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. Kane being hunted in taps.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier.
And the shots! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Decent chance! And that's past the post.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a promising position. He's picked... And the shot! It's there! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Kane. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Valverde. He's got away. Picked up brilliantly. There's the shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's got tall. And he's missed it. Out for a throw. So there's going to be another change here. Okafor joining us here, the potential saviour.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. He's had a shot! No, it's wide.
he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Switzerland making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! They scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final.
Real chance! And he steered it beyond the post. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Short changes him with that pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Alvedi. He might be in here! Big... and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kane, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.